Welcome to Let Us Farm. My name is Emily Noel Oge of Let Us Farm. You are welcome to Let Us Farm. And here at Let Us Farm, all we do is we try to explain practical solutions to solving all our problems. So if today is your first time of seeing me, kindly subscribe to this channel so that whatever we say here, you will always get the video and watch, learn. Click on the notification bell so that as soon as I drop it, you will see it. Remember, like I always say, we don't have any WhatsApp group. We don't have any Telegram group. Please don't follow anyone or anything on behalf of Let Us Farm. Now, if you are having any challenge in your farm, like I always say, please do a 2 to 3 minutes video of your problem in the farm. Do this video when you are feeding your fishes. This gives me an idea of exactly what's happening in your pond and send it to me. Then I will be able to help you tackle this problem. These services, I always say, they are free. So why not take this moment and be able to revive the problem that you are having? So today we are still going with our series, our ongoing series of how to start a catfish farm. Remember where we stopped last time? We're talking about what exactly people in your area demands. That's your second step. I'll be right back to discuss this. Welcome back. So now you have considered your number one problem, which is water supply. So like I said, the concept of, hey, I want to be a catfish farm, you have that idea. After the idea, you consider the most important problem in catfish farming, that's your water. Now, you've been able to create a good water avenue for yourself, so you have water issues settled. You've considered the pH, the quantity, the cleanness, and everything. Everything is settled. Now you consider, oh, now we want to start this business. What are we even going to do in this business? What do people in this area want? What type of catfish do they even want? I have water to do this catfish. What do they want in this place? You can even consider pond before this. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's still correct. So we are using this one now. Let us talk about what are we going to do? What kind of fish are we going to do? Some people may not understand the reason behind this, but this is a very simple reason. In catfish, it's a broad business. This is where people make mistakes. Catfish farming is not about only fresh pepper soup catfish farming. No. That's why I always say it. You don't understand. The business is very big and profitable. It carries a lot of things along as it goes. In catfish farming, we have the fresh fish farming sector. These are people that like to, when you produce, they buy it at fresh. Now, another buying it as fresh fish, some buy it as we have two categories of sales in Nigeria. Outside Nigeria, I may not be able to categorically tell you until I get to some places. Now, in Nigeria, we have two categories of selling of fresh catfish. Either you sell it as 1 kg and above, or you sell it as below 1 kg. This is a market standard for selling catfish in Nigeria. When I tell people some of these things, sometimes they ask me, why must they sell small fish as below 1 kg? Well, you just enter the business, you cannot bring your own standard. There is a standard which is already set by the buyers. And this standard is also a standard of consumption in Nigeria. Therefore, you cannot skip what people, because whatever you produce as a business person, we are talking about production, you're also talking about consumption. Consumption must have to go hand in hand with your production. Therefore, you must want to consider what people that are going to pick it up from you are going to do. You can't force them to take what you have. This is exactly the basis of the failure of most of the catfish farmers. You want to do it your own way. At the end of the day, you're going to need people to buy it from you. You're going to fail if you don't consider them. This is the reason why you consider this. So like I said, In selling in Nigeria from fresh fish, you have what you call, either you sell it as a 1 kilo and above, or you sell it as 1 kilo and below. This is a method used in selling it in Nigeria. Now, you ask people exactly what they want. Find out from your area what works for them. After finding out what works for people in your area as per their buying strength, what they want, like I said, we also have the smoking type. The smoking type naturally does not come in 1 kg above or below. Now, in some areas, what they do is that in smoking, they either smoke it as cut or as round. Find out for them what they want, because you want to produce what you'll be able to sell. Now, in some areas, if you go to Abuja, go to that around Kubwa area towards Airport Road, you will discover that there are some people that sell this big smoked fish. But if you carry that same size of big smoked fish and come to Ondo State, Ondo Town precisely, nobody's going to buy it from you. Reason is that in Ondo Town, they prefer to buy the smaller smoked fish. It's not that it varies. And then, in Ondo Town, if you produce fresh fish, people that do pepper soup, they prefer to buy big fish as fresh fish. But if you go to Abuja, they prefer to cut that same big fish that Ondo people buy. And even they won't want it to be so big like Ondo Town would want to buy. I just gave these two analogies. Doesn't mean that there is anything bad in it. No, it's just their own consumption pattern. So that we don't misunderstand ourselves, because some of us, we always too emotional. You'll be like, why did you call my place? It is just a consumption pattern which is currently going on. That doesn't mean that any of these two areas I sampled is anything bad in it. So it is with Lagos and other places. So now you have fresh and you have dry. So find out, like I said, second step, you find out what people in your area would buy. What do I mean by people that would buy? I've done a video here about your marketing. Check it out. How to market your catfish. I did a series 1, 2, and there's another series coming on. So what I mean here is, before you do this thing, you always have an idea of, okay, I'm producing. Now that I'm producing, who am I producing it for? That's why you are doing this. So these people that you are producing it for, go and find out what they want to buy. This is going to guide you. Example, if I want to produce catfish now, and this is my new area, good, and I want to start this fish. After considering that I have very good water source now, I will move out and say, okay, who are even these people that used to buy fish? I go and look for them. Now, in that video, I explained who are your buyers, because we have types of buyers. We have these bulk buyers. Every place have their own type of sales. We have bulk buyers. Somewhere in Ghana, I think in Tema, what they do in their fish sales is that you move your fish to the fish market. So you have these fishermen that bring fishes from the sea to sell in that fish market. So you can also move your fish to the fish market. Then in Nigeria, we have my 12 where you can also move your fish to. And then every town in Nigeria where catfish is consumed, we have people that they are like the middlemen. They come to you, buy, and take it to any market where they sell fresh fish. Find out from these people what exactly they buy. Like I said, for instance, if I want to start here now, and because I'm new here, I want to start fish production, but I already have in mind that, okay, you know what, I want to be producing very big fish. That's what I have in mind. So after considering my water issues, I now go out and ask people, please, I want to produce fish. What size of fish do you people buy? And they say they buy 1 kg. Okay, I leave them. I now go to the restaurant and I say, please, I want to be supplying people fish. What size do you buy? They say they want to buy 1 kg. If you listen now, I have sampled opinions, and the opinions is that it's 1 kg. Now, that's my idea of very big fish, I will drop it. Even though big fish gives you the biggest profit, but for the fact that what they want is 1 kg, I will simply switch my idea to 1 kg. But what I will now do as a very intelligent farmer is, okay, they'll buy 1 kg. I will now target my production to be 1 kg and 1.2 kg. Anybody that buys 1 kg will likely buy 1.1 or 1.2 kg. This is a simple thing. So you are producing 1 kg, but definitely you are looking for 1 kg, 1.1 or 1.2. I don't know whether this is making any sense, but this is why you have to go and find out. Even if you switch it the other way and you ask and they say they don't like buying big fishes, they want to buy melange. Simple. You switch back your mind and say, okay, they want to buy melange, fine. Produce melange of between 700 and 800 grams so that you make profit. Now, there is a trick here. Some buyers will tell you, no, we want melange of 200 grams. My dear, I'm telling you free of charge. If you produce melange of 200 grams alone, you are not doing business. So if that is what they want, kindly leave that area and look for another area to do the business. This is the truth for Nigerian market. Outside Nigerian market, I don't know what they want, but if it's in Nigerian market and you are stuck with producing melange of 200 or 300 grams, you are just making a loss. This is just a truth that many people will never tell you, but I don't know how to do all these things, but that's just the plain truth. So consider what these people want as per the size that you're going to produce. You can produce. I've seen people that produce and their fishes are so big. Now they produce, they don't have buyers. The buyers told them they don't want big fish. Now they are stopped at going far to ask people to come and buy. Because these buyers from far don't know your farm before, they now start giving you conditions that are terrible. Some will tell you that, you know what, we'll buy the fish, I'll buy fish of 1 million and give 500,000. Next week I will pay. You don't know these people before, by faith you agree. Some will pay, some will not pay. At the end of the day, whose fault? It's your fault. You didn't do the due diligence. Had it been you produce what people in your locality can consume, you are just starting. So by the time your production is now growing, your consumption also is growing, you will now be able to be expanding your marketing. And with that, you won't have leftovers. So like I said, the second thing you have to consider after considering your water issue is you consider your production issue. What am I going to produce? What those people in this area want? So in considering this production, you also consider who are these people that will pick up my fish. It is very important. These two go hand in hand. Because for you to know what you are going to produce, you are going to know who you are going to produce it for. Like I said, I have a video on that. Kindly go and watch that video. But I give you a brief rundown of what we're talking about here, about who's going to pick it. Now, we have various types of markets that will pick your fish. It's either the middlemen, the middle buying and selling, the market women, or the restaurant people. These are categories of people that will come and help you to buy your fish from you. So they are the same people that will be able to give you an idea of what you're going to produce. Please, for any reason, don't miss these steps. Why I'm saying this is that I have seen issues of people from abroad. One guy calls you in Nigeria and say, look what, if you bring 5 million, we put in the business, and after 6 months, you're going to get 10 million. They give you some bogus analysis of fish, you agree. But now, what you never ask is, wait, who are we even producing this thing for? You never ask those questions. By the time this your brother, your cousin, your supervisor, anybody goes into production, after production, you now tell them, well, sell these fishes, let us see. These people that told you before that they will produce with 5 million and you make 10 million will now tell you that they are looking for buyers, that all the buyers they couldn't see. You never ask that question. You now start crying on phone that, oh, Nigeria is a bad market. It is never a bad market. In every production, you always consider what to produce, whom to produce, how to produce. These are the simple ABC of production. But you never consider whom you are producing it for. It's a problem. So now, like I said, let's not miss this. Find out who is going to pick up your fish from and what sizes are they going to pick up from you. When you seal this deal, the next deal we are going to look at is pond. Pond is what you are going to use in your production. So in our next episode, we are going to be talking about pond. What type of pond will work for us best? And I will still do another, maybe before the next episode or after that, I'm going to do another program that I will be able to itemize sizes, different sizes and capacity of pond that will give you the best result. So don't go away. Stick on this page, stick on this channel. Tell your friends, subscribe to this channel. Like I said, follow what we are saying here, do diligently, and you will see your result. If you have any question in what I have said, kindly drop it in the comment section. And if there's any particular thing you want me to explain, drop it in the comment section. If you're having any problem in your farm, do a 2 to 3 minutes video and send it to me. I will look at this video. Kindly do this video when you are feeding. So when I look at it, I will be able to correct the problem. I've been doing it before and I'll continue to do it. Remember, the services are free. We are not on.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.